Good evening, guys. Hope your Thursday is going well. It's 6:30 here in the UK. I want to thank you, Pat, for the thank you video earlier, much appreciated. You didn't have to do that, not necessary. It's my privilege and honour to send you a little something in return. But like I said, at least you managed to get some tobaccos that you like. I know you said in one of your emails that you do like your C&D blends, and the issue I had with that website you given me was the apparently the address. It wouldn't, apparently it said they couldn't ship to the address or something, so I don't know. So at least you managed to get some, enjoy them. I hope your wife enjoys that rat race. Not a blend I've tried. I've got a couple of rat race blends. Anyone I can remember is at Westminster Abbey, and I think I've tried it once. I think you got about 3 of the rat race blends. You got one rat race pipe, which is the dark ale. I think it's a 107. I think it is model, which I got from Eddie at the Pipe Nook. I haven't seen Eddie for a while. I hope you're doing well, Eddie, Pipe Nook, and your sales are going well for you. Nice to see Randy yesterday. Unfortunately, like I said, he's taken a backseat from the YouTube videos. You'll be sorely missed, Randy, I tell you that. Obviously Dave pointed that out in his video yesterday. What's he doing his backyard chat. My order I was waiting on from where hasn't come in yet, so it might be tomorrow. Apparently it took a bit of time, a few days to ship it out. It's like ordered 4 days ago. It's normally here within 3, but it's took them 3 days before they even shipped it. So apparently they only shipped it yesterday, which is not like them at all. Simon been busy at the end on got more pipes. The chrysalis is sold, unfortunately. Yeah, real nice pipe that. And I like the way he kept the shape of the original chrysalis. I dare say in time I will commission one. Just love that shape, and that wave on the bottom of the pipe. Like I said, a lot of people think it's a oh, by the way, thinking of you, Willie. I hope everything's gone well with I think he's paying a visit to Peanut, wasn't you? Your granddaughter. Hope she's well, hope you're doing well. Hope with gymnastics and everything's going well. Well guys, I went to the local hardware store today trying to find a decent drill. Oh, it's a nightmare. And I started this morning. I was looking at on the websites and recommendations. A couple of YouTubers I follow, and asking them for recommendations. One's replied, but he only has Fest tools, and they're just way out of my league. The prices on them are ridiculous. I'm not paying for $400, $500, $600 pounds dollars for a drill. Sorry, I don't care how good they are. End of the day, they all break down one day or another, don't they? So I'm quite I do like my Bosch. Don't know why, I just do. I haven't got many. I've got nothing. Don't think I've got anything for some reason. It's just I like them. There was one I was looking at Rauber, I think it's called, the German company. I don't know if they're any good. I don't know, only thing I got there, I own one of their jigsaws. DeWalt, I think it's one of them, it's just one of them brands, isn't it? You're paying for the name more than how good the equipment is. And I won't pay silly money just for a branded name, you know. Well, they're all branded, aren't they, in their own rights, but you know, I won't pay because it's DeWalt or Milwaukee. Sorry guys in America, but you know what the fight is. Greg will certainly understand that. Dare I say Greg will have his favourite tools, or his favourite brand I should say. I was looking in the hardware store today, and I was looking at two different. One I was looking at on Amazon, because I just asked Google what it is. What's the best cordless drill? And it gave me this Bosch one, and so I had a look at that. I compared it to the German one, and on the box it's only a basic drill, cordless drill. But it was only it had the 4 amp hour battery with it. Now them batteries are so bloody damn expensive, guys, aren't they? You know, you're paying anything from what, 80 quid just for the body of the tool you want, and then it's costing you anything between 60 to 120 pounds or more for the battery. Then you got to pay for the charger. It's absolutely ridiculous prices. Prices are absolutely ridiculous. So I haven't managed to do my step on my decking today, because I need a drill. I need a decent drill, and I want a decent one, but I want a mid-range one. I don't want to be paying silly money for the high price one, but a mid-range price, mid-price one will do anyway. And then the Bosch one had, going back to the ones I was looking at comparing, the Bosch one had different heads on it, and it had a magnetic head on it and all that, so you could put like a posi drive bit on the end of it, and then use it as a screwdriver as well, which I did like. And then there's an angled one. Just unlock the head, or either the chuck or whatever it was, and you could unlock it and then take it off and replace it with a different one. And I think it had 3 different heads altogether on that. So that looked okay. All right, a little bit more expensive than the Rauber, whatever it is, but yeah, and it had 2 batteries with it, not one, like the one I had in the store, Plus, the only downside was the Newton meters was a lot lower on the Bosch one, which I was looking at, compared to the one in the warehouse. I think it was like the Bosch had 50 Newton meters of torque, whereas the German one only had 36. And I was sort of thinking, is it going to make much of a difference? Especially if you obviously the torque is when you're driving, isn't it? When you're putting your screws in and whatever. So that's what sort of put things on hold at the moment, because I don't really know how much. I don't know whether it's just the battery, with it being whether the torque is a big factor, or how big the battery is, because I think one was a 4 amp hour and one was I think it was 2.6 or something. Wasn't much anyway. And I thought, well, 2.6 is or 2 amp hour, which a lot of them are now. Even they're still 60 quid a battery. So I'm still undecided, but a few guys, whether you're in the UK or, I know you guys in the States love Milwaukee, which we do get over here. A lot of you will obviously stand up for your own brand and obviously your own country, or American made, which obviously like Milwaukee obviously are. It's a big tool store, big shop, which is near where I used to work, in a place called Wrexham. David, St David's Pipes will know that. Wrexham, David. Do you know Wrexham, David, don't you? Wrexham in Welsh Wales, no? Could do with going there next week and having a look what they've got. It's actually on an industrial estate, on a industrial park. I used to deliver there all the time, when I used to be a 7.5 ton driver, and like multi-job driver. That's one of the estate there was one of a lot of my deliveries were on in the morning, first thing in the morning. We used to have anything between like 10, 15, 20 deliveries there before I went, headed off into the town, as it was, and surrounding areas. Can't remember if I put a filter in there. Did I put a new filter in? Oh yeah, I did. I don't know if I said it yesterday, guys, but have you seen Johnny Onion's video on his milestone of hitting 1,600 videos he's made? Awesome, awesome. Congratulations, Johnny. Keep them going. Let's have another 1,600 off you. Unfortunately, I've lost a lot of my videos. So where I think it's showing about 60 odd, 70, there's about 450 missing, down to a bloody stupid computer. When I was hiding a lot of videos, and you can select 30 at a time or something, when I took a bit of a break, just deleted them, but you don't believe you can get them back. So I was pretty pissed off about that. But I managed to finish the staining on the deck, so the decks are looking pretty good now. I don't know if it will, I'm not going to take the camera out this time, guys, but you can see, that, I don't know if you can see it on the camera. I can see it, that corner there, which where we, and along there, that little patch there, that square corner, it looks wet, but I don't know what it is. It's I swear I've had some concrete bags resting, which I'm going to do some platforms for when I get my parasol next year. I'm going to do 4, also I'm going to put them into the concrete. The post will actually bolt it into the concrete, so rather than just bolt it to screw it to the deck, because obviously if the wind catches it, it'll just rip the screws out the deck. So what my intention is, turn you around a bit, guys. What my intention is, when we get that parasol, when we get that pergola next year, it's one like Pat Monkey's guy he got. So if you don't know what I'm on about, go and check it out. I think it's a 4x3 metre. I might go for, or I might go for the 3x3 metre. Yet I'm decided. And then I'll see what I like about that unit. Yeah, not cheap, but you can get screens in. The screens are expensive, unfortunately. And then they got like I said, it's got a louvered roof on it, so you can have it open if you wanted. And you've got rain gutters in the roof, and it goes down the feet to drain any rain. So it'll just go underneath the deck and into the soil. And we have got underneath it that we've got a lot of this top deck is all soil and everything, obviously. And then down the bottom we had a lot of I decided to infill it a bit, because there was quite a big height difference, because the lawn was like that at first. So we just infilled it with a load of what you call MOT over there. It's like rubble and stuff, So we used that between the just to fill it out a bit. So you give it a bit of strength at the front, and make sure it doesn't collapse or nothing. I'm surprised it stayed level. As I showed on the video the other day, or yesterday, whatever it was, the day before, I had the spirit level on yet for some reason. I haven't checked it yet again. I've forgotten, the wood, there's a gap in the wood in the middle, so that's where I want to do the step. I might just put some what's under it, stick a bloody, or cut the wedges under it, just to close this bit bright again, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I might put a few wedges under there just to get rid of the gap. I can't really, I made myself a brew. I can't really move my camera because I've got all sorts of stuff on this where I am now. Let's just rearrange something. Not too keen on these close-ups. A bit better, isn't it? There we go. Just been watching a video before I picked the missus up. She finished at 6 o'clock today. Got these 3D printers from Bamboo, and you put various the X1 carbon. Some of you guys might have heard it. You can actually have 4 rolls of filament in, but you can have you know, you can have 16 if you wanted to, if you had the extra gubbins on the top of the 3D printer. I was just watching a guy and I thought, well, the stuff he was making, and I was gobsmacked, because it's like the plate is like 10 inches by 10 inches, so you can print anything 10 inches high as well. And he's doing like different trays and stuff, you know, for his tools or his bits and bobs, or you know, he had something like this. You know, I got, as you can see, and there's all, you know, all sorts of screws and fittings in there, and he was making them the boxes, you know, for some of his stuff, all 3D. And I thought, oh, that's handy, because what he made, he had the table saw, and he didn't have the right connector on the back. So rather paying silly money from the manufacturer, you know, to go to his shop vac, because obviously his shop vac was a different brand, so obviously they're not. I know you can get different sizes and all that, but he decided to print one off. I mean, and at the price what filament costs you, it's cheap as chips. Sorry, Gary, I'll get back to you in a minute, mate. Just messaged me. So yeah, so obviously 3D printing is cheap. It's not cheap to set up with this, you know, because that X1, the Bamboo X1 carbon is like top of the range, so you're talking $1,400, $1,500. A lot of files you can buy, you can download free, but you can't sell products. If you get a file off somebody and it's a free file, you can't pass it, you can't sell the product from that. You know, it's, you know, because obviously whoever's made that file up in the first place has decided to give it free, and then if you're making money off it, it's a bit of a no-no. You know, it's a bit like that plate, but you know what Pat's father made, you know, done for me. And obviously Pat was telling me, you know, you can't, you know, people were flogging them, you know, making money out of it, you know, to get, you know, they've only got them for next to nothing, or for, you know, free, and they were selling them off, making money on it. I don't agree with that one a little bit. Cheers. Cup of Rosie Lee. I mean, to me, that plate, as you know, as Pat said, as soon as I saw that, I got in touch with Pat, and you know what Pat didn't say on that video, and I want to make clear before anybody says anything about it. I did not ask for a plate to be gifted. You know, I didn't ask, say, can I have one? I said, can I commission one? So I just want to get that point over. I never expect to be given anything for free. I never expect to be gifted anything. I never ask for nothing for, you know, and I always, if I'm gifted something, you know, I pay the compliment back. You know, it's just what, as you know, as most of you guys know, it's what we do. It's part of us reading Pat in the ITBC. Even though a lot of guys say no, don't want nothing back. You know, you send them something anyway. But I know Pat, like Pat said, don't send him anything back this time. Yeah, he's gonna send me another gift. You know, it's definitely no need to do that, Pat. You know, it's. But yeah, thanks again for that. You know, there's definitely no need to do that. I mean, to me, that plate is like it's like an heirloom, you know, for me. That's how I think about it, because it's special to me, you know. Yeah, and he's going to send someone else out. Crazy. Right, was I about 3D printers, wasn't I? Yeah, so I've been looking at getting one, and the things you can do with them, absolutely unbelievable. I mean, if any of you guys have seen any of the things that these 3D printers can do, I mean, the guy had, you know, these scissor jacks, sort of scissor lifts they use in warehouses, and they've got two men out, and they've got, you know, it's like that, don't he? Because it goes up like that, then the framework's like that, and then, yeah, you know, if they want to change lights or put something up in the ceiling. He had one of them, he had a little print, a little one of them, a little windy wheel, and it actually worked. It was on wheels, and you could just push it along. That was straight on the print. That's how good they are, you know. And when I went to that show the other weekend, they had, I mean, dragons, obviously, and they had different coloured dragons, articulation, the stuff you can get with articulation now with these 3D prints, and it's mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing, I tell you. The stuff you can do is just, it's mind-boggling. Anything, the amount of programming that takes, you know, for someone to design that, and then got a pre-do. It's like your computer, you know. You got to, you know, like a computer program, you know. You got to tell the computer what to do. And this is what you're doing. You're telling the printer what to do, you know. And yeah, the stuff you can get is absolutely unbelievable. So, like I said, I'm possibly looking at the bamboo myself. I was looking at one called Uniformation, I think it was called. It was a GK2. I was looking at that for a while because I've seen loads of videos on that. I thought, yeah, that's the ideal sort of printer that I'd be interested in. But I seen that show and they said, oh, go for this bamboo. And a few people at the show said, bamboo. That's BAMBU, not double O. So if you're interested, guys, and the stuff they can do, just have a look at some of the YouTube videos. Unbelievable stuff. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. And again, I was watching, what's his name? Him from Tested. Who was I on about the other day? What's his name? Adam Savage. Watching, he's got a couple, and he's on about the chutes, you know, at the back, because they have what they call a poop chute, which is basically when the filament cleans, obviously the filament, the head on a filament, when it stops printing and dries off, you still get a bit of leakage, and then obviously once it warms up again, it sets itself off, it warms it up, and you get this little strand, you know, and they call it a poop. It's a poop chute. So, and he was designing a poop chute for his both of his, you know. Adam Savage was, when he went to do it. And well, if you ever checked Adam Savage out, check out his workshop, guys. And he's done a storage unit, and you want to see the boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff he's got. Absolutely unbelievable amount of stuff he's got in his workshop, guys. I think he's put one up yesterday. I think he's a tour of his workshop. It's not a workshop, it's a warehouse. It's absolutely amazing. So, my dogs, you can hear barking at the dog next door on opposite us, and yeah, they're trying to get to it. I don't really want to play, but it's nice to see Dave's dogs, pups, doing well. Sasha and Finn. Trying to dig out the moles or voles, whatever it is, in the paddock there, in the dog pen. Hey! Sorry about that, guys. Oh yeah. Remembering all those who fought today from all the countries that are involved in D-Day. tip my hat off to you guys and thank you, because it wasn't there with them, we wouldn't have our freedoms we got today. And if we don't, some of us wouldn't have been born. So I don't really want to talk about that, because it's you know what them people went through. Can't comprehend it, you know. You think how many of them didn't even didn't even make it to the beach. All them young men paying the ultimate price so we can have our freedoms today. Right guys, I'm going to finish my bowl, finish my brew. Hope you guys in America and rest of the world have a good afternoon, whatever time it is in your part of the world. So what's the time? So I think East Coast is about 1 o'clock, is it? Half one, 1/4 to 7, something like that. Sorry, 1/4 to 2, something like that. And obviously a couple of hours difference. I don't know what it is. What's the difference on the West Coast, guys, compared to the 3 hours? Anyway, enjoy whatever you're smoking, guys. Keep well, keep safe, and I'll see you on the next Thursday Waffle, guys. Hopefully I'll have a yabbo tomorrow, but it's only some cigars, and actually I might not be a yabbo, because they're not them cigars aren't really worth talking about. So I'll figure something else. We've got to go and do some shopping tomorrow, because we've got Pack Monkey Gary going Saturday. So we've got a few bits and pieces to grab. So I wish you all well, guys. Take care. Thanks for joining me. Much appreciated as always. Love to everybody.